Right now, our only form of communication, there's two things. We do the Indian ba-ba, we go ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Not always a response. And then we do peekaboo. We hide behind things. We do the John Cena. She does it as well. It's really cute.
Peekaboo.
Doesn't happen all the time though. Good glorious day. Welcome back to the treehouse, everybody.
Is that your church voice?
That was my church voice, yeah. Emmy's eating her breakfast. Yum, 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 yum. We got some good things happening right here, including OSG broke out a little cinnamon roll action. You know, there's always avocados here. Bacon, coffee with some weird stuff in it. It's not mine. And there's some eggs. We're about to get into some tragic news. And before I get into tragic news, I like to feed my face with some good breakfast. It's gonna take, might be a tearjerker. So just eat this and then we'll get into it. Finishing up the cinnamon roll. We're back from the Caymans, y'all. Amazing. It was a vacay. OSG needed it. It's her first time being, you know, actually like getting some time to herself after being pregnant and then having Emmy. She's 10 months old now. Skunk update. Put some more cat food out last night. Was not touched. But what was touched, get ready, y'all. Get your handkerchiefs. We are down a hen in the flock. These are the three that remain. To be honest with you, I think it was the one that didn't have a name that went missing. We still have Big Betty, we got Jiggles, and we got, I think Spicy was her name. She was the smallest. But the mid-sized one, she got out. Let me just preface this by saying, you're right. You're right. In the comments that we didn't have, but you went over to the Instagram that we do have, y'all said you need to cover the coop if you want to make it predator free. Well, this is true, but what actually did happen is one of them got out was the problem and ventured away, got a little courageous, said, hey, I'm gonna go for a little chicken walk in the woods, and guess what happened? Mr. Fox or Coyote or whatever, wha-bam! Got her. And I haven't ventured off into the woods to see. I don't want to see the aftermath, but I'm sure that's what happens. We also have bobcats out here. You know, I mean, there's a lot of things. So they have been a little damper on the mood since they lost their friend. You know, they grew up together, and they lost a good sister. But I think what I have decided to do is, number one, I clipped their wings again. I guess they had like a little molt, and a lot of them did return some wing growth. So I clipped their wings again so they couldn't get out. But what happened was she jumped up here, then she jumped up here, and then she jumped up there, and then wha-bam, she got out. And to this day, we have not had a predator get in. I've had the cameras on just in case, you know, we see some suspicious activity. I can monitor and adjust, but I am going to adjust the pin now that we have seen this activity go down. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm just going to take some wood, like some long panels, and just build this up since I still have a lot of excess here on these 4x4s. I'm gonna go up with it and run that across so they can't jump up and get out. It's just low enough where they can, you know, I've seen them attempt and fail, but you know, every once in a while, and I guess that one time she got out, and so we need to make it just a hair higher. So I'll put a few more boards up there so they can't be jumping out. Other than that, the remaining three are very happy. But my parents were watching them during the happening, and they waited to tell us when we got back. They were like, we felt so bad. And it happened during the middle of the day. Like, she got out during the middle of the day, and she ventured off. And then She's gone. It wasn't a, in the night thing, predators getting in. That's what I was thinking was happened, but it was entirely her fault and my fault for, letting their wings get a little longer and not building the sides up high enough. Learned a lot from backyard chickens already. They're really fun to have, and we've already made a lot of upgrades, their water, their feed. We're putting things in here to keep them occupied so they don't start getting a little bored and then try to get out or get into trouble. It's really a thing. Like, they really do that. So they're just little peckers. They start pecking around, hunting around for things, and then eventually they get into trouble. Okay, girls, don't get out, okay? Let me tell you, what lives in these woods, it's a deep, dark, scary place out there, and you don't want to be there. Stay in safety. Also in chicken news, one of the vlogs I was talking about making a sign to put up here for the Rackley Roost. Well, it has been done, y'all. BJ, who is a fellow woodworker and metallurgist, that's a fun name, we'll go with that. He has made a sign, and I haven't seen it yet. I've just kind of seen the draw-ups, but haven't seen the actual sign. So I'm gonna go pick that up from him today and install that on the coop. Hopefully there's not like a picture of 4 chickens or something, because we're down one now. On my way right now to meet up with BJ from Byram's Custom Woodworks. That's his Instagram, if you want to follow him. He's linked down below. I'm excited to see this thing. I gave him the measurements. I kind of had an idea, but he basically just did the entire thing. I had a small concept, and he went with it. And if it's anything like the little drawing that he sent us, it's gonna be real nice. Just rolled up. BJ's here with his family, and he's got it. He's got it. Look at that amazingness, dude. You did an awesome job.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Awesome job. So you're also doing woodwork, metalwork signs around the DFW area?
Yes, sir.
So everybody knows you're already linked down below.
Thank you.
Go to follow BJ and his custom works, dude. That is sweet. Look at the detail on the chicken. And so the rusting, I think it's really cool. Is that something you do on a lot of projects?
I do. So we've started doing a lot more of that. Used to do a lot of painted and powder coated, but people are going more for the rustic look now, which I like.
I like it a lot.
And we do it all. We do all the rusting and everything in house.
Sweet. So if you want something really sick like this, hit up BJ. Looks amazing, y'all. Looks amazing. BJ did an incredible job. So I am going to actually head to the hardware store right now to pick up a couple of things to finish my dangle supply table that I am working on. And then we're gonna hang this sign up because it's gonna look fantastic. And there's 2 chickens on it and some little chicks. So it's not specific to our current flock of 3. Okay, honey, are you ready to see the sign?
I'm ready.
Just got back with it.
All right, show me the goods.
I'm gonna let you open the door here.
I'm excited.
It's right back in there.
Whoa, it's big.
It is to measure.
It's bigger than I thought it would
It's to what we measured.
Whoa, this is cool. What, is this like hand done?
Well, it's by man, hand, and machine all together, forming art excellence.
That's cool. Wow, look at the detail. There's even a little chick.
There we go.
That's cute. There's like a little chick. Look, there's little eggs on top.
Didn't you do a good job? Let's walk it over there and see if it's gonna fit.
Oh, I bet it is. There's even nail holes and everything.
Yeah, and he provided screws, the whole entire deal.
It's the whole package.
So he said he designed that. He had a nice adult beverage, had it approved by his wife and done in 4 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Minus the rusting process, I think. But
So we might hire him for another project.
I am thinking so.
He gets things done.
Okay, girls, get ready for your new sign.
Hey girls, you want to come see your new sign?
Perfect.
Ooh.
Absolutely perfect.
Whoa.
It looked big, but it's perfect.
It's perfect.
Nice. Oh, that's gonna look so good.
Wow. Good job.
I just found a juicy,
what is
succulent
what?
treat.
Oh, that's nasty.
Look at that one. It's even got a horn.
It's like it's coming off of its butt.
It could be dangerous, but I'm pretty sure the chickens are just gonna chomp on that. You want to grab that, honey?
I'm not touching that. Are you kidding me?
You got long
No,
fingernails. You might could attack it. Girls, get ready.
Oh my gosh, it's got like claws.
Claws?
It's like a Demogorgon.
It's like a Demogorgon? You've been watching too much Stranger Things. Oh, it's cool!
Oh my god!
Look at the wiggle!
It is a Demogorgon.
The ultimate dangle. This thing is kind of, that's dirty.
I don't know. I think it might be poisonous. Cause look, do you see it's like red hands?
Red hands? Oh yeah, you know what? It doesn't look that good.
I think that's poisonous.
I don't know if I want to give that to the chickens.
Yeah.
Sorry girls, not sure about this one.
Straight up.
We're already down one. We don't need to kill another one. OSG, hunting things in the yard. Before I hang up that sign, let me catch y'all up to speed on the Dangle Desk that I've got going on here. So this is what I've assembled so far. That is going against that far wall over there under the pegboard, and it is going to be housing all of my dangle supply. So all of the tackle trays, drawers, things like that, bulk baits. Built it one table at a time, and then I've just attached this. So it's being assembled currently, but I also lucked out on my trip to the hardware store. And normally an MDF board, which is what I've used for my other desk, and it's currently on the bottom of that desk. It's kind of expensive. It'd be like 40 bucks for a 4x8. And I found this one that was a hair bit damaged on one end, but look at that, 10 bucks. Came up with a deal because it's damaged right there on that corner. So they just marked it at 10. I said, heck yeah, man, I'll take that thing. So wood's expensive, you know, I'll take a deal anytime I can get it, and that one was a steal. So this is an example of the MDF right there. It's just like ground up compounded board, but it's perfectly flat. It's not fat, it's flat. If you're wanting a good working surface, like to assemble things, just work on, it's really flat. So it just makes it really easy to work on, and that's what I've used over here on this table as well. So y'all, it is coming together. I'm getting the tools put up. I'm eventually gonna have tools down here, and this whole space, this whole section is gonna be taken up by the Dangle Desk. And then I'm even gonna have a tool corner right here. Gonna move the barnwood out and put in the lights as well. And I'm gonna be able to, I'm gonna put French cleats in there, shelves, all sorts of good stuff. It's all happening. So I'm gonna set the camera down, put together this final portion of the skeleton of the Dangle Desk, and then I'll cut up the MDF, make a big topper, and this thing is gonna be, well, the bones of it are gonna be done today. I'll finish doing some sanding on it, putting some more shelving. I might make a big move in my wood life right now, and I might do some drawers. I've never done drawers before. It would be difficult for me. It'd be something I'd have to learn a new skill, but I think I could do it. That is looking like something.
You've got this whole
I have
side of the
done work
garage.
in here.
I
Look
like
at this.
This is a nice little setting.
Yeah,
there.
so I haven't completed that side. I started building it and I was like, hang on a sec. What if I got a shop stool and I put that right there and I had kind of, I'm going to still bring this top shelf storage over but not bring it out full out, like to the edge here, so my kneecaps can have some room to breathe and my legs can dangle down here, maybe do a little bit of back storage there. Maybe some drawers or something up top. I don't know. But I was thinking that would be cool to sit here and be able to work on lures, different sorts of dangle things. So obviously our garage, nothing in our house is level. So I have to shim it. If you are unfamiliar with shims and you have problems with things not being balanced, sitting correctly, you know, anything in your house, it's like, oh, it's wobbly. Dang, that's bothering me. Go to your local hardware. What?
No, it's just
What were you
funny
gonna point
that you
out?
have them on hand.
I have these on hand. When I'm at the hardware store, they keep these like right by checkout. Just get you some. They're called shims, and what they allow you to do is make things that aren't level by wedging them. So basically, like if you look down here, I've got a bunch in that one already. The reason is the backside of this. It's meant so that water can drain forward. You know, just in case of catastrophic water situation. So it's leaning, so these are going to be off the ground. So what I do is I shove those up in there, and what I'll also do is get a level and then set it down, and I'll just level it out, shim it until it's level. So that is a wrap for now on the dangle desk.
Are you so excited to have like this much room to work?
I
Ever?
am. Like, it makes such a big difference having a little assembly table here, a woodworking table here. I could also woodwork on this one. You know, I could put the table saw on it if I wanted to. Really get in there. So we're getting things done in here. I'm pretty proud of myself currently, but
You did good, babe.
we gotta go hang the chicken sign and it's time to go.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, we better do it now. We got Emmy's waiting on us.
All right, y'all, it is time to hang this sign up and sign it off. I want to thank PJ again for making this sign, and he did it brilliantly, perfectly matched for the size. Let's get it up here, and then we got to go pick up Emmy.
Yeah.
She's over at Mimi's right now. Sunday dinner at Mimi's. Okay, get this right. Get this even. You give me the okay, honey, when you think it's good, but he's already pre-drilled it.
Yeah, you're gonna move over to the right a little bit. Okay. Too much.
Too much?
Right there.
You like it right there?
Right there.
Pretty dang good. It's crazy to see like a concept just go to real life, you know. I loved it. That's why I like working on wood stuff and other crafts. Definitely not as good as BJ, but I'm trying.
BJ did his ABCs.
He is a creator. So last one here. There we go. Okie dokie, y'all. Sign is up and it's time to sign it off. Go eat some dinner, have some family time. Let's go see our beautiful baby girl. Kind of a weird video since one of our chickens died, but still go ahead and hit the like button. We're making some advances here. Learning, lots of learning here with backyard chicken keeping, I guess is the right word, honey? I guess you could say it, cooping?
I was about to say cooping.
Coop work? Anyways, we're learning. I hope you guys are learning something as well as we're doing these kinds of videos if you've never done anything before. And if we can do it, you can do it. Trust me. All right, thanks again for tuning in. We will see you right back here at the treehouse on the next one.